welcome you with open arms.
Welcome to campus. We're glad you're here.
Welcome to Ashland.
Welcome to campus.
Welcome to Heston College, all the way from New York City. I hope to see you around campus.
Welcome, students. We're so happy you're back.
Welcome back, students. And I'm so glad you're here.
We're glad you're here.
Welcome to campus.
I hope you have a great school year.
Welcome to campus. I hope you have a great year.
I hope you guys have a great time on campus and you make a lot of really fun memories here.
I hope you meet lifelong friends this year.
I hope you have a great semester.
I sure hope you don't fall on your face on the way to class this year.
Hope you find something new you're excited about this year.
I hope you find your people here and you are able to make some friendships that last a lifetime.
I hope that all of you are engaged widely across campus, enjoy the athletic events on campus, enjoy the music performances and the drama performances. We're excited to have you back. I hope you have a great year.
I hope you fall down, but I hope you get back up.
I hope you sing and dance whenever you feel like it.
I hope you have a wonderful time at Heston College this year.
I hope you get your class on time.
Hey everyone, just hope you have an incredible year making just incredible friendships.
For me, college has been a place for me to find new people and make stronger relationships than the ones that I came in with. But one thing I really struggled with was setting boundaries. Everyone that I have met here at Heston has come from a different background, so it was really important for me to acknowledge and respect that everyone has their own separate boundaries and needs. But one thing I really struggled with was setting my own needs on the table as well. Relationships of all kinds can help us with things like homesickness or loneliness. But it was up to me to make sure that my relationships were healthy and were helping me just as much as they were helping the other person.
Since before I could make a memory, I've lived in the same house. And even as we painted walls and moved furniture, some things never changed. 3 bed, 1 bath, same oven, no dishwasher. And even as it decayed, I had the tallest tree in the neighborhood to tell me when I was home. When I was younger, home was easy to define. A little brown house by the railroad tracks. But as I got older, the definition became blurred. I had a friend, and she called me her home. At first, I would think this was strange. We did not live in the same house, nor even in the same neighborhood. But as I grew to love her more and more each day, I realized that I was safe with her. And that is what she had meant. I was her tall tree telling her she was home. As time went on, I found my third home. The stage called my name. The wood under my feet and the light in my eyes guided me through the hardest times in my life. How funny it was that we built those trees for my last show. Despite my fears, I have lived to be 18 years old, and in spite of those fears, I am here searching for my home away from home. Still, I find myself surrounded by tall trees.
I've played softball my entire life, and it's taken a lot of my time with things like practices, games, and batting lessons. Even through rough slumps and burnouts, it stayed a part of my life, and I really wanted to take it to college with me. I am nervous about the stress of everything in my schedule combined, but overall, I'm just super excited to play for my team and make all the relationships in theater, my sport, aviation, and more. I know eventually, as I grow older, I'll have to balance my job and career, my home life, and everything else. But you know, I also am super excited, and whenever I step up to the plate, I know that there are people here that have my back. And whether I'm on the class or in field, I do plan to put all my effort and always try my best.
Why do I create? In truth, I really don't know. I think that there is an innate desire in every single person to do what no one else has done before. If I draw and if I paint well enough, will I be able to create something so original that it will cement me as an artist and as a person in time? I don't know if it's possible. I don't think anything I've created is wholly unique. I think that I'm made up of everyone and everything I've ever experienced. As cheesy as it is to say, it's about the process and not always the end result that drives me. And in doing and making something, I'm able to become someone.
I hope you learn to love yourself through a godly storm, through the shimmers of love that kiss your crown as you were born. I hope you learn to love everything that makes you whole, the trickles of pain that still echo through your veins, and the purpose that kept you going, rebuilding you time and time again.
I hope you learn to love the truth of all you are, whether others accept it or fear it from afar. I hope you learn to love everything that makes you, you, without diluting your presence or losing your voice just to please others as you walk so gently through.
I hope you learn to love your fearless, fiery side, the one that speaks so honestly without worry of reprise. I hope that you live a life that you so wonderfully deserve, and that you bravely reinvent yourself as often as your soul thunders and stirs. I hope that you learn to love each finality and closed door so that you can find a new beginning in sparkly showers of hope as your wings electrify, taking flight to soar.
The thing that I'm most proud of is I've discovered the type of person I want to be through my faith, my friends, and my family in Hesston College.
The best thing I've done for myself is prioritize my relationship with the Lord.
Coming from another country and adapting myself to the US and studying in another language and getting like good grades.
The best thing I did for myself was go to college, play basketball, and get my education.
Something that I've done for myself that I'm proud of is deciding to reach out and get help instead of giving up after I had a really hard year after graduating high school.
choosing to go on a gap year for between high school and college. I chose to do that, and I travel a lot. I was in Canada for a semester and Guatemala for a semester, and so it was a big thing to go far away from home for my first time out of high school, but I learned a lot about myself. I was able to travel and see a lot of things, and I'm proud of myself for doing that.
Mine would probably be focusing on myself and putting me first and achieving my goals.
One thing I say I'm proud of myself for is to put myself out there to people I want to be close to, like my aviation people and my track people. I want to be close to them, build bonds, and just hang out with them.
Doing an exchange year in America because it helped me so much to be independent and just know more about myself and grow myself.
I really need to do two things to be more successful this year. The first one is I need to collaborate more. I need to, instead of just deciding I'm going to do this and this and this for formation of my classes, I need to ask students and ask other people, like, what do you think I should do? And the second thing, don't laugh, I'm going to watch a little bit more Netflix and try to take it easy on myself.
I'm going to make sure I put in all of my effort, make sure that I come together in the community and really engage this year, and stay on top of my studies throughout the whole year.
I'm going to stay on top of my schoolwork, work hard on the golf course, and make new friends.
One of the things I would really like to do this year is to attend more formation. I would like to take more opportunities to interact with other people working at Hudson College and other students.
Working hard in aviation and leading the women's soccer team.
Well, first of all, of course, is study hard, and I also would like to prioritize helping others and being involved on campus.
Study and work hard. In the past, I really struggled with procrastination, so my goal this year for myself is just to surround myself with people who can lift me up and hold me to a higher standard.
Try to increase my awareness of how I and the things that I do affect other people.
How I plan on being successful is studying, working hard, and practicing hard. Back when I was in high school, studying was hard for me, but this year I'm going to change that and work on it.
In out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you are ready to emerge.
For a long time, it has watched you desire, feeling the emptiness growing inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, and still unable to leave what you had outgrown.
It watched you play with the seduction of safety and the gray promises that sameness whispers. Heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, and wondered, would you always live like this?
Then the delight when your courage kindled, and out you stepped onto new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening for you.
Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust in the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is at one with your life's desire.
Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you.
In the poem you just heard, there is a phrase that really sticks out to me. The poem reads, though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust in the promise of this opening. I like this idea that we don't have to have it all figured out right now. And in fact, that's the nature of a new beginning. You don't know what's at the end of a book you only just started reading. I think this is especially true in context of continuing my life here at college. I'm sure this year I'll make many mistakes and forget to do my homework, make new friends, and learn a lot along the way. It's okay that I don't have everything figured out right now, because right now is just the beginning.
By myself? Okay. Oh, that's a lot of choices. And I'm only supposed to pick one? What if I pick wrong? How do I know which one to pick? What if I pick something and I end up hating it, but I'm stuck with it? I don't suppose you could give me any recommendations? I mean, this one looks nice, but it also looks kind of dangerous. I mean, what if you know what? No, this is too much. I just won't pick. What am I doing? Any choice is better than no choice.
Hi, welcome to Heston. Or if you're returning, welcome back. As I look around at all of you, I see everybody starting different parts of their journey. Some may be here to pursue a passion of theirs, while others might be trying to figure out that passion. But that's the beauty that we have here at Heston. Although we may be in different parts of our lives, we're all able to unite and create an unforgettable community. And as I go throughout this year, I need to make sure that I remember that life changes. What may be my passion now might change throughout the year, and I might find a new passion I'd like to pursue. And that's okay, because that's why we are all here, to find our greatest passion and to pursue it on a new level.
I heard a quote recently that struck me very deeply. Feelings should be servants, not our masters. For a long time, I was owned by depression, anxiety, and feelings, so much so that they became my identity. When I first came to Heston, everyone around me said, well, this is a great opportunity. And to be honest, I didn't believe them. But soon, after being on campus, I realized the people here didn't know the old Christian Ryan. The Christian Ryan who almost flunked out of high school. The Christian Ryan who was owned by insecurity and uncertainty. Here, I really could reinvent myself. And through finding friends, spending time with my family, finding mentors, and by focusing on my passions and my faith in Jesus Christ, and by implementing His word when He tells us that we can cast our burdens upon Him, my life really did change. Something I wish I could have told myself sooner is this: let your feelings be indicators for action. Don't let them be deciders. Because this truly is your next best opportunity to be who you really are without being hindered by what lay behind you.
I'm going to make... My name is Riley Weissam, and I am a ministry assistant here on campus this year. I'm not going to do any performance now. I'm just going to give an announcement. But today, after the opening ceremony is over, there's going to be an ice cream social in the cafeteria. And then after that, there's some exciting new things happening on campus. Well, mostly Jocelyn, wherever she is, I don't know, put together a prayer room in the Crop Center, which is if you exit out the doors that you came in, and then the building that's on your left, and you go in there. That in the Bible department is where the prayer room is. And tonight, after the ice cream social at 9:30 p.m., we are going to do prayer, kind of introducing the prayer room to everyone if you want to come, and just kind of pray for campus and anything. You can come no matter where you are in your faith, and just kind of experience it. You don't have to pray, you can just be there. And then afterwards, we're going to go to Drubers, which if you were here last year, you know what that is. If you weren't, Drubers is a late night donut shop that opens at 11 p.m. on Fridays. So we're gonna go to that after we pray. But yeah, I hope to see some of you guys there. Thank you.
All right. I did not get the memo that this was a dress-down event this year, so it's a little awkward for me. I don't enjoy wearing this, but it'll be okay. But before I get started, I want to just real quickly take a little bit of time for everyone to once again say thank you to Performing Arts, to Bel Canto and Theater for putting on our show tonight. So thank you. I also want to make sure we take a quick moment to say thank you to some others on campus. For you who moved in tonight who have never been to Hesston College, sometimes move-in can be a very hectic moment, and this year, more of you moved in than we have had move in a long, long time. And so people like me who have to figure out how that works get really, really scared. And as a line of cars starts to go out to the street, I get even more nervous. But to volleyball, women's soccer, men's soccer, if we could give them a round of applause, they were the folks helping you move stuff tonight. So yeah, it went a lot quicker than I had imagined it would go. So that was a lot to them. So I really, really appreciate it. Guys, as I was trying to think about just what I would say real quickly before I let you all go, I was thinking about the theme verse for this year. And one thing that it really talks about is it talks about I am making a new thing, right? I am making all things new. And most of us, at least in the U.S. culture, when we think of something new, we think of throwing out something old and going to a store and buying something new to replace that thing. But recently I was reminded by our campus pastor, Nick Ladd, that in the Greek that Revelations was written in, there's not an actual great translation for that word. And so it can be either new or renew. And I really, really, really loved the word renew because when we are talking about Hesston College, there are a lot of things that are changing. There are going to be a lot of things that are brand new. And if I come up with a metaphor, I think of us maybe remodeling a house, right? Some of you all are going to come in and you're going to, paint a new room, or you might take a wall out. And that'll be that. And if you're really, really going for the whole rebuild new thing, you might take the thing all the way down to the foundation and to the studs and start new, right? But even if you do that, that's not completely new. The foundation and the studs remained. Who you were will remain. As you come here, who you are who you are right now, a lot of those things will remain. Those foundations, those studs, those things are gonna remain, right? Hesston College is gonna be the same in that vein. A lot of things are gonna change, but there is a foundation and there are studs that we will never change. Those things will go with us from 1909 till now, and hopefully till 3009, whatever, right? And for us, two of those things that are really, really important are we really value people coming in and building relationships with each other. Guys, to see even that slideshow already, a lot of those people didn't know each other like a week ago, right? And some of you are already building relationships with people you met literally 2 hours ago. And we want to take those relationships and we want to build those into a community. And deep, deep down, if you track it all the way through at a foundational level, that's what Hesston College is about. Relationships, building into community to help people grow, to help people renew who they are before they go out into the world, right? I was lucky enough to be a student, come in and experience that. I've been lucky to come back and work in a lot of different places and feel that renewal in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different places. But one thing was consistent in all those, relationship and community. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, and we're gonna go have an opportunity to continue growing in that relationship, building the new community. And so we're gonna invite you all, when I get off the stage and let you go, to just start exiting on out, and people will guide you, and we will go back to the cafeteria. And guys, we'll have an ice cream social, so there'll be ice cream, toppings, all the things. So we just want to invite you to come and do that. Again, thank you for coming tonight. Have a good time.